Infinite blessings and welcome to another episode of Together We Rise. As always, it is my honour and privilege to bring to you the information that has set me free from limitations of old. My passion and purpose is to inspire you to empower yourself and together create a world of true equality. Please like and subscribe to the channel to ensure that you catch all future content and to support the cause, to support the movement. My name is Kain Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer. United we stand, and together we rise. Grand rising, all you beautiful souls. And welcome to this very, very powerful episode where we're going to discuss anxiety, where it comes from, the reason that you experience it, and how to actually go about breaking free from the limitations and illusional control of it. Everything you experience first starts as a thought, and the thought that you are watching this video shows me that you are ready to break free and create your dream life in all ways, utilizing the law of attraction and creating your most blissful, joyful and abundant life that you could even comprehend. It all starts from here. Anxiety. What is anxiety? In simplistic terms, it is caused by your want to control the future outcome of a certain event. It is caused by your relationship to your thoughts and your want to have them a certain way as opposed to the way that they are. So just for a moment, likening it to a game of football. There is the ball, which is your focus of attention or your moment of now, the ball of energy that you are moving or propelling towards the destination of your choice. If you miss the goal, you then become disheartened. You want to try to remove the potential of missing, so you focus so intently on scoring that you actually go about creating the other alternative. If you focus on scoring, you will score. But if you focus on not missing, you will miss. When you become anxious and you realize that this is a concept and aspect to your life, you may then find yourself in a position of trying to remove every aspect of anxiety from your entire life. If you have an anxious thought, you condemn it. You judge yourself, which causes even more stress, more worry, more inner conflict and turmoil, and as a result, more anxiety. Yet if you are able to just accept what is taking place, then you are able to learn and to grow from it and actually use it to benefit your very existence as well as those around you. So how do we go about bypassing an anxious thought? It is taking your attention away from that which you are anxious of, not wanting to miss the goal. Okay, so how about we miss the goal on purpose and then see what happens? See if it's such a negative experience with such a detrimental outcome, or if in fact it allows us a better understanding of where to place the ball next time so that we don't miss that goal. If you focus on missing, as I said, you will miss. If you focus on scoring, you are far more likely to score. Yet if it does not take place or come to be, with acceptance that you have still not placed the ball in the desired and designated target, you have more information, more self-belief and more acceptance. A single breath in and out is all that is needed to ground you into the present moment and away from the potential fear of future situations and your want or desire to control them. So again, if you kick that ball true and on target and the wind blows it and you miss because of external conditions, you could then blame somebody else. You could blame another person for having come in and caused you anxiety when you were doing so well to control it on your own. Yet nobody is able to affect your emotions other than you, as they are your emotions. Nobody can affect that which is not theirs. They exist within you. They are part of you, although they are separate to you. And the teachings that bring you to the realization and ability to actually break free from your emotional restrictions and convictions of old, to think that you have done wrong, to condemn yourself for it for the rest of your life, and to walk that path of self-condemnment towards a miserable ever after. To break free from that, to know that the experiences and events that you have been part of in the past are just that, experiences and events. They are not you and they do not define you. Just as your emotions are not yours, they are just being experienced within you. To be able to experience an emotion, whether it is perceived as positive or negative, without attaching ownership to them, means that you can then easily accept them and allow them to float by. I've just done a video to promote our Freedom from Anxiety course, likening the body, the vessel that you are, as a boat, and the direction that you steer that boat to being the direction it will travel in. If you have an anxious thought and you attach to that thought, whether it's a want to escape it or control it or remove it, you are still focusing upon that destination and steering your vessel in that direction. With acceptance that there is a negative thought or a destination which is less than beneficial or optimal, or that you would rather not travel to and experience, by accepting it, you can just allow it to exist without attachment to it, without ownership on it, and instead focus your attention back to the positives in life, back to the things you are grateful for. Align yourself with that which you are grateful for in this current moment of now, and travel towards that destination. If the winds of life then come along and blow you off course, then this too is to be accepted, as by accepting it, being open to the journey and the experience to then unfold before you, or to be part of your journey in the enjoyment and education of yourself, expanding your consciousness and awareness, which in turn expands the collective consciousness and awareness, you are able to experience situations that you would not otherwise have been able to experience if you had stayed on the course that you are. And on those detours, you discover hidden islands with secret treasures that you would otherwise have missed. Nothing is ever negative unless you perceive it to be so. And with acceptance of everything that is, comes freedom and liberation from past traumatic experiences, as well as the want to control or dictate or have the future any particular way. Then, utilizing the law of attraction, we can go about ensuring that we only ever vibrate in a resonant vibration for that which we wish to experience, and go about creating it as such. You can only ever experience that which you vibrate at yourself. Liken yourself to a TV, tune the telly into channel 1, it will pick up, broadcast and show channel 1. Tune yourself into channel 2 and that is what you will receive. Tune yourself into being a victim, fear, anger, hatred, anything which is negative or you do not wish to actually experience, and guess what? You will attract that very thing to you. Tune yourself into acceptance, into love, into appreciation and gratitude, and you will be blown away at how quickly you come to realize and experience that truth. Anxiety is caused by your own want to control. By letting go of the control or the desire for it, it removes that state of anxiety. Just likened to a cloud. On this beautiful day, I cannot see a cloud in the sky, and I am acceptant of this. On the days where there are many clouds which block out the sun, although I would rather experience that sunlight and warmth upon my face, I accept those dark and stormy clouds, because I know that they are also required for the bigger picture of life. As for the vegetation to grow that we then ingest, that brings us our very existence and life, we require that sunlight. Yet we also require the stormy days to not only bring the rain to the crops, which allow them and induce their growth, but also the winds, because it is the winds of life which encourage that plant to grow deep and true foundational roots. And it is those roots which then allow for that plant, for that tree, for you to be able to withstand even the worst storms that life has in offer or is able to throw at you. So, freedom from anxiety. Simple as that. It is what I do, it is what I specialise in. Bringing freedom and liberation from past events, refocusing on the positives, bringing in the information required to let go of the negative attachment or limiting beliefs attached, and set yourself free in all ways. If you do suffer from anxiety and you are looking to actually break free from this limitation, then please do go over to the website greatestversion.club and take the Freedom from Anxiety course. It is there, it is free, and all you need to do is invest a small amount of time into taking the course to develop and gain very, very powerful techniques to liberate yourself in all ways. If you then feel guided, I strongly and highly recommend that you take the 5 Steps to Freedom and Personal Empowerment course, because that is the course that I created, very personal to myself. Having liberated myself from past depression and anxious tendencies, from the point where I couldn't even go out without feeling that everybody was looking at me and judging me, to now being able to stand in the middle of a park with, okay, not many people, but people that are all able to see me, all judging me, but doing so with a grounding and a state of acceptant bliss, because I know the information that I am delivering is benefiting countless people. So I don't mind the way that somebody else looks at me, and I know that their interpretation of me is a reflection of their interpretation of themselves. To view somebody as less than you view yourself is just viewing an aspect of yourself externally upon them. Anything you do to another person, you do upon yourself. If you condemn or judge another person, you are condemning or judging part of yourself that you see within them. But that, my friend, is for another video. So, I have created my dream life. I have set myself free from limitations of old, from anxious tendencies and limitations. I have created my dream life, walking my most joyful, blissful and abundant path in all ways. Gone from a job working 12-hour night shifts 5 days a week to working as and when that I am guided to do so, with select clients who are guided towards me and I to them, as well as the continued creation of the content and the courses that I make. I'm in the middle of writing a book. I am creating a very powerful and beautiful freeing meditations on our mainstream meditation channel, and I am in a state of bliss in all that I do. I'm able to look at each and every person around me and see the love within them, the smiles on their faces, and reflect it back to them, because it all starts from within. As always, I am here for you in every way. United we stand, and together we rise. Grand rising, beautiful soul. Namaste. Thank you for who you are and all you continue to do. Thank you for continuing to gain the knowledge, the wisdom, for continuing to look within and doing the work required. to bring freedom to not only yourself, but everybody else. As you continue to do the work, as you continue to expand your consciousness and awareness, you continue the expansion and awareness of everybody else, helping others to break free from that limitation and illusion of old. Continue to support me in all I do. Continue to grow the movement and continue to grow yourself.